If you like what we do, check out our Patreon. Kevin keeps the mic running, so we have outtakes, extras, and bloopers.
We're going to give you a preview of what the Patreon is like. This next segment is a clip that got uploaded to Patreon. And if you sign up to our Patreon, you'll get more candid conversations just like this one. So, Ralph.
Yes.
I really loved your rocket voice. Not only me, but we actually got quite a few emails after we published that one. We actually got a handful of more rocket submissions after we posted that one. I think the people liked it too.
Well, that's good.
I wanted to ask, what has been your favorite character so far?
Well, you nailed it. It's Rocket. I think that, first of all, doing character voices for me is a lot more fun than doing the standard voice. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
It's hard to explain. When you're doing a character voice, there's more depth to it. And then especially this Rocket character, and this last episode, it was Raisins, right? There was a one-shot thing from the Guardians of the Galaxy from Wuzeltania, from our episode 3. That Rocket is normally this angsty, pissed off, angry, just full of that.
I understand the emotion. Right.
He's full of that thing.
That's the universal emotion.
He's got the Napoleon complex thing, right?
Oh, short little, yeah.
So yeah, that thing. So actually doing that character with some emotion and some feeling where he breaks down and is reminiscing about his mother, that was super cool because that's a total side of Rocket that nobody ever got to see. And so things like that really excite me. Doing the voice of, like, Tony Stark. I might look like the guy, but trying to sound like him.
Have we put a picture of you on our website yet?
I don't know.
I don't think we have.
I don't know.
All right, we're gonna do that. So
I've been told that I look like Tony Stark's better-looking younger brother. Just throwing that out there.
I'm not gonna comment on that comment. Ralph, do you actually do the acting method and you analyze your characters before you do these character voices?
I do quite a lot, yeah.
That's awesome.
Get into it deep. That to me is really important, to be able to visualize who I am, the situation that I'm in, and try to become that character as deeply as I possibly can before I do a reading. Is very important to me. To be able to translate that character without any video, just with your voice, is a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah, there's a whole nother layer of information you're missing. So it's like everything you do has to be way more over the top.
Totally.
Than normal.
Yeah, and so to achieve that, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy.
So what happens when you get a submission of a character that you don't know or an anime that you haven't seen yet?
I take a day and I lay in bed.
Okay.
And I get on my computer and I just dig and I record and I play back and I go onto the interweb and I do backstory and history and try to figure out what this character is about. So it's not just about doing the voice, it's about doing the character's personality. And that takes some time, that takes some energy. One character can take me a couple days to research before I can really get into the head of that character.
You're such an actor.
Oh, I'm such a nerd.
You're such a nerd. Nerdy actor. That's good, though. I mean, the people who write fan fiction are pretty nerdy, too.
Yeah, love it.
Right?
Keep it up,
believe
people.
it or not.
Keep it up. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the authors are doing the same thing. They're researching, all the backstory. They're trying to dig deep on these characters and really get the emotions in. So
totally.
It makes sense. You guys are, doing the same thing, just with different formats.
Absolutely.
Cool.
What about you?
My answer's kind of weird. You ready for this one?
All right, get weird.
My favorite character is actually being the narrator. I don't know why. I really enjoy it.
Well, you're good at it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just like it. Just relaying information in a way that's very clear and understandable.
Yeah, I like it.
Who's more of the dork now?
Hey, whoa.
Right.
I think we're going to have to cast lots.
Maybe.
Figure that out.
Maybe. I think it comes from singing, though, because I'm actually a singer. I'm a more experienced singer than I am a voice actor. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where I find safety, is I know a lot about resonance, inside the face, as weird as that sounds. Mm-hmm. And I know about tone and how to add a vocal fry and how to end all of your words very cleanly. So things like that, I've just studied it before. You studied accents and character and stuff like that.
I have not.
Right? Not at all.
I have not studied any accents with anything. No.
You were just born.
I was born with these accents.
Yes. You.
Hey, what are you talking about? Oh, you know what? I really want to find out how Kevin got into Foley.
Kevin does not have a microphone right now. We can still ask him questions, and he can answer with Foley sounds.
Bleeps and bloops.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Kevin.
So Kevin, yeah, how did Foley run into your life?
Great answer. Kevin, what has been your favorite fandom to Foley so far? But he hid the glass jar of raisins behind himself.
Get lost, Pete. They're mine. You stole those out of my cereal. You know how much I paid for that, you little... Ugh.
Star-Lord's eyes went wide as thick fingers grabbed his collar and pulled him back from the locker.
I am sleeping.
Drax rumbled.
I would like to continue sleeping. Please fight elsewhere, both of you.
Fantastic answer. I totally understand what you mean.
How about what about Foley really gets you up in the morning?
I'm both frightened and aroused.
Kevin, how do you feel about yourself right now?
And that's the wizardry of Kevin, folks. I got to tell you, the guy's a genius.
We'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Awesome. And we'll see you guys the next time.
You are...
Hungry.